Okay, going live. Oh, that's fine. Everything's fine. Nope. Nope. Just, I've got two wolves following me because I can have them follow me. But apparently they're still reproducing, so now there's just wild wolf cubs around the space. This is not a problem. I don't. I mean, they're not wild because they're definitely tame wolves, but they're still definitely wolves. They're two-star wolves. They're gonna mess up so much stuff out here. That's fair. Hey, come on, beat me to it. Yeah, so definitely there's been some changes in the server since you last played one. Me and Jeff made some progress, which mostly amounted to crap tons of silver. Which means it's also going to be time for me to... What do I need for the silver helmet? I mean, yep, there was plans. The plan was for me not to have a live stream today. Although, live stream at least was going to be one of those things I'd be able to go back to relatively early, because all I needed to bring my computer back, bring my computer down to the coast the next time I went. Yeah, if I'm going to be there for a long period of time, and that is going to be a long period of time, I definitely want to do that. But... yeah, no, that's why I actually, because everything went very, it was like, oh, this is happening. It was like, okay, pack things and prep so that whatever I leave, like basically that things are, I'm leaving things in a condition that makes sense to the people who are helping me. Because various people feeding cats, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, and I'm like, okay, for Ascalon, I need to make sure that long swords are accessible, and for the SCA, I need to make sure that the loaner equipment is accessible. I mean, it wasn't something I'd really put a lot of thought into until about 9:30 on Thursday night. Oh, hello, cats. Yes, the lap is available. Do you wish to come up? She is so unsure. That means just when I'm like least expecting it, she will like pounce. No, she's just always very reserved. Oh yeah, I think this armor stand doesn't get a weapon because I threw it and never found it. That's okay. The bronze spear can go up there. Okay. Yeah, yep. I mean, build all your stuff and see. I think we'll have enough silver. I think we're done hunting for silver. We are going to have to go back to hunting for iron. I know iron still gives, like iron. I don't know if iron ever stops being useful. It might stop being useful in Mistland, but I'm pretty sure it's still a important thing for all of plains. But yeah. So we'll have to go back hunt iron. Silver, we might be done grabbing silver. And also, it is worth noting, we're not out of iron. We still have like probably not 100, but we have iron still. Oh man, we have so much silver. I forgot how much silver we had. I was looking at the refined silver and I'm like, man, we have so much silver. And then I just looked at the unrefined silver and went, oh, we still have more than 2 chests. Alright, and silver production carries on. I also think we have enough wolf pets, but why? There's another wolf cub here as well? There's 3 wild wolf cubs now. Which is fine. Once they grow up, you can just tell them to follow you and they'll do it. Oh no, maybe that is just 2 and that was just... No, there's the 3rd one. Yep, there's 3 wolf cubs out here. I don't know how. One must have got out. That's more than just the wolves reproducing naturally. Okay, the cat has finally decided to make the pounce for the lap. She was playing the long game. Wanted to make sure that I had absolutely no way to know when she was going to jump on in. Alright, so now, we are comfort level 14. Is there anything we can build to up our comfort level? Dragon bed is already existing. I don't think any of these tables are better. We already have the Raven Throne. And I think all of the thrones are the same. Like, I don't think the Stone Throne is better than the Raven Throne for comfort. I do wish it actually would tell you the comfort level when you're hovering over it. That is something they should do. And then the rugs, I think the rugs still don't matter which rug, as long as you have a rug. It's fine. I should look up carpet. See if carpet is different. Actually, it's just 4 red jute. I'll just make it. Instead of looking it up, we'll do this the good old-fashioned science it way. We like science. Okay. And the science says no. So I think it's basically, it doesn't matter if it is a um, rug. Basically, no matter what type of rug it is, it's going to just be the same bonus. And we've got the banners, and I'm pretty sure the banners are all going to be the same, so nothing gained there. And we have the armor stand. Yeah, okay. So I think we are still at our maximum bonus. Yeah, that was me and Jeff were underwhelmed by our smelting capacity. So I basically just made a temporary smelter improvement and then went, wait a minute, why am I doing this temporarily? And took a moment and did the permanent fix. Alright, what are the best arrows we can make? Yeah, so we could totally at some point look at fighting Motor. I think we will probably have all of the things we need. It's just a case of we need to actually prepare a spot for the fight. And obsidian, we have some needle arrows. I have 34 of them. I think obsidian arrows are going to be our main arrow. Yeah. Because obsidian, we pretty much unlimited amount. 5 feathers are what's going to limit us on obsidian. Okay, and so I have all of the wolf armor. I do not have all of the silver weaponry. Mostly the Draugr Fang bow I don't have, and I would like that. Before fighting Motor, and that is 10 Guck is the only thing in there that's like, do we have that? I think we probably do, but I'm not actually sure. Yeah, we've got like 100 Guck, so that is fine. I'm gonna go on a hike. How do you what? What are you trying to do, Juan? I feel like I'm missing something. Sorry, what is? Why can you not make silver armor? Wolf armor is what you want to make. Which uses wolf hide, silver, and another component depending on what it is. Yeah, it's chains, Drake, yeah, all of them have, like, each of the pieces has something a bit different there. I mean, yes, but it really shouldn't be that limiting. We have pet wolves. We we can we can slaughter wolves for hides. I know people. This will lose us all of our subs, I know, but yeah. So of course, I'm always bothered by things around this run normally, but now that I have two-star wolves following me, everyone doesn't want to cause problems anymore. Hey Michael, how's it going? Mm-hmm. 62 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, is that 62 degrees Fahrenheit dry, or is it also like raining? I definitely went by, when I was going by Yellow Lake today, I saw a pair of Canadian geese trying to land in it. It was frozen solid, so I don't think that was going particularly well for them. You'd think their hatred would be hot enough to melt the snow, but... Oh, we have a one-star Grey Dwarf. Don't worry, one-star Grey Dwarf. I won't interfere. Just annihilated. No humidity today. Go, wolves, go! Get me that deer. Okay, now what I want to do is just keep... I don't want to follow the road on this. I want to keep going northeast. The road doubles back and goes northwest. Oh, probably. Fine, that deer's getting away. It's got no health left, but it's getting away. There's a moment like, I had two wolves, they fought a troll, now I have one wolf. That troll better not have killed my wolf, but that he managed to wound my my wolves slightly, but the one troll or the one wolf apparently decided to go off on a detour. That was all. There was no. What do I not want to to carry with. I don't see a lot of this, but was this like a group meal at work or something? Because that's a lot of that's a really big order of food to just have personally, or is it like your entire family? My, the other thing that happens is if you order using skip the dishes, some people just walk in, see the skip the dishes thing, grab whatever bag, and leave. If you just kind of dress like basically if you get a skip the dishes bag, you can just walk into a restaurant and grab food. Hmm. Probably. You go far enough, everything explains. Yeah, the Leviathans. I have needle arrows, but so often, so bloody often. I could stand doing that a whole ton less. I need to make a Draugr bow still, so that is an improvement for me. Yeah, I mean that's I'll need to make a level one at some point. Right, where's the other wolf? I was bringing both of you. Where has the other one gotten off to? I'm pretty confident it did not run into something that could kill it in the meadows. Oh yeah, definitely in like, wait, I heard you, skeleton. There's a skeleton archer around somewhere. Heck if I know where though. Oh, there's both my wolves. So any of the adult wolves, just make sure there's at least 2 adult wolves in the pen. They can eat raw meat, so if we need more adult wool or more wolves, toss some meat in there, let the adults reproduce, and as long as we have 2 in the pen, or as long as, okay, yeah, toss some raw meat. All those young wolves should be growing up soon. Yeah, having wolves follow you is neat. It, I really like it for things like basically going out and taking down lumber, because you don't have to, like, in the middle of the night getting attacked by grey dwarfs doesn't matter. The wolves are going to rip apart anything that comes tries to attack you. You can just focus on what you're doing and let the wolves handle all the threats. It's definitely not a perfect system. Say hello there, Sheps. Yeah, today was actually quite heavy rain for me for most of the morning. Ooh. I am now drowning. Good thing I've got a lot of health. You know, I didn't really bring on this adventure. Portal supplies. I mean, we only need 1 portal, so. Need 2 sterling cores and some fine wood to I have no clue. That's the thing, we might have to eventually find the limit, because of course we do. How many wolves can we have follow you? That sounds like something that science needs to get brought in on. Alright, so there's the wolves, yeah. Okay, now I'm pretty sure I can't bring them into the crypt, but we'll... Got bad news for you, skeleton. You are over your depth. Alright, I'm gonna toss garbage into this chest because... sweet. So 2 Sterling cores. Is the tomb fully cleared? Okay. But we must always hoard all the things. I'm pretty sure they can't. I haven't actually tested that, but I definitely did bring those to, so I basically, what I did is I caught a 2-star and a 0-star wolf, and then basically ran them back to home. This week was a week. There was a lot of things this week that went in the, well, that could have gone better direction. I mean, the week's more or less done. Weekend's on Saturday, right? Saturday? It'll be a new week tomorrow. But yeah, basically, with the current stuff going on, we could end up basically going for another spontaneous trip down to Vancouver anytime within the next month. Well, I mean, are you traveling with wolves, by the way? Yeah. I have no clue where the wolves went when I went into the tomb. Because I went in, I had both wolves with me when I went into the tomb, and then they have just, wherever they have gone without me. Oh, oh hey, speak of the wolves. Why are you so hurt? Like, that wolf is actually half decently hurt. What did you find? How's it going, Milo girl? Mm-hmm. I would give Milo. I want a Reese's cup. I mean, the entire point of being an adult is that you can buy yourself the stuff that you... I think the biggest things with like wolves is simply the fact that it's like, wolves are really tough, but at the same time, they fight enough things, they are going to get taken down, and it's like there's a good chance this wolf is dead because the first wolf is hurt, and I have no clue where the second wolf, like where they went off to. So they obviously went and got out and fought something. But now the real question is, how many wolves do I need to surround myself with before they just are like an unstoppable force where it's like, no wolves die because all the wolves will just nuke anything that comes close. Like, as in the number of wolves that come when you are hunted? It's a lot more than 4 because I think I've killed at least 12 in the whole hunted thing. So. Any meadows down where you are, Shep? I think so. I don't think there's a silver pickaxe. There is a wolf helmet, yes. Or sorry, no, there's a drake helmet. Which should be fine. We should have plenty of those. You can destroy them. Ah, yes. Beautiful, beautiful meadows. I mean, for the most part, I won't say no to bribery. But also, if I want research time, I like being an adult who can just be like, all right, I'm going to go buy the thing. I'm pretty sure the slaughtering knife works. It doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, I'm in meadows right now gathering fine wood. Yeah, I almost threw the eyeballs away and went, wait. You gotta get the mini trees, Milo, for the mini pine wood. All right, up the mountain. Where am I? Okay, there. What do you mean, wait, is it just me tonight? Do I... hold on. People talk again? Huh. Why is the Discord audio not grabbing Discord's audio? Yeah, I've just been talking to myself, apparently. So I need to... What? I don't understand why... Okay, someone say something now?
Hello?
Yep, that's now coming through.
There we
So
go.
basically this
No.
this Discord window is different than the Discord window I used to set the thing,
Oh no.
and therefore, so this might be I may have to set the Discord every single time.
It's okay, Milo. You missed us making fun of him for sounding like he was talking to imaginary friends.
I mean, I can mute you guys again. What I'll do is I'll mute you for me, not for the live stream.
Yeah.
Definitely when I was playing Giant Robots last night, I had a certain someone muted because the person
I'm
whose
very
computer I was
curious.
sitting on has that person perma-muted. And I'm like, this is kind of refreshing. This is kind of a weird, this is a new way to play the game.
I know exactly who you had muted now.
Yeah. It was unfortunate because apparently it was a really good non-salty night for him, but...
He was still... really good. He had one moment where he got a little depressy.
Yeah.
Another person who's been a little bit of a problem lately had a really good night. I mean, I think it helped that I was private messaging him and being like, where do you want me to send the giant robot?
Yeah. Now I'm curious as to who you think is perma-muted.
I assume it's 303.
Yes.
Because that has been mentioned.
Yeah. All right, wolves, are you ready for the glorious power that is my 2-star wolf? I don't think you are. The Drake, on the other hand, might be ready for this. Yeah, he just killed my 2-star wolf.
That's okay, Milo. I was swearing and I wasn't going to feel bad about it, but now I don't have to.
Oh yeah, gotta mute. That's what we'll mute people's punishment for swearing.
Yeah.
Suddenly the stream is just entirely dead air.
Yeah, fuck you all.
Out there. Timer for one.
Yep. Why is nobody answering my questions? Oh, you shadow muted me? Thanks. Shadow muting, now I think.
Alright. Here's the spot we need, and...
Oh, did you find
wanna fight.
Modra? Still running around looking for eyeballs, because of course I wasn't picking them up.
There. Stupid golem is dead.
Be fair, I've been off work for 2 days, and my work manners get left there.
Juan has also been off work for 2 days.
Yes, I have.
And is off work for another 2 days?
A day and a half.
Yeah, that sounds
I have
right.
another one, which is nice, but I wouldn't have minded more.
I mean, I wouldn't have minded being productive this morning. Not quite work, but almost work.
You were starting to help out friends, and then plans got changed.
I mean, I was for the medieval group. We were starting up our weekend sword practice in the park, and I
Okay.
like just literally put out that message, and then got the call that, oh hey, you're driving to Vancouver in like 8 hours.
So it was definitely a case of I saw that first when I woke up, and I was like, okay, I can make assumptions, and then Crafting Spirits posts were a little more concerning, but I could still make the assumption, and then yours got buried. So I
Yeah.
actually had to open up Messenger and be like, oh, okay, now I know what's going on, is what I assumed.
Yeah.
Not to be too dark and morbid, but basically we're waiting for another human to die now.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So go get a blood test, and then I will either encourage you to go for some really aggressive motorcycle rides.
Uh,
Definitely on our way back, there was a accident, and there's an ambulance. And a certain someone was like, "Wouldn't it be funny?"
it's
I definitely was going to wait until everything was better before I started teasing them about reaching the goth ultimate goal of being a haunted house.
Yep.
Because I feel like they'll find that funny, but maybe not.
Yeah, I mean that is fair. Milo is spamming nothing.
I see that.
yeah, it's quite unique.
Why are you doing this, Milo? We're simple people. You can't
Milo
mess
has
with us
shadow
like this.
banned themselves.
Milo has self-shadow banned. This sounds accurate.
I guess I'm going to look for feathers. Obsidian.
Okay.
Oh. Adult wolf. Come on, get your phone.
Milo muted herself. I feel like we're being called out on that. How dare you, Milo?
Passive aggressive over there.
I
Also,
appreciate
hold
you,
on.
Milo.
If you do
Yes.
want, you can name your wolf.
Can I?
Shift and
yeah.
E, and then you name your wolf to something.
I don't have options though.
What do you mean?
Set
You should
shift and E and then name to something.
Yep. That wolf is named something. Congratulations, good work. I don't know what what else I would have expected. It is dumb, but it is the expected level of dumb.
I mean, I was just thinking about how I got a marriage proposal last night for being a brat. I really appreciate that.
From who?
Ray.
Ah, I must have
How
missed that.
smart are the wolves?
Not very.
So you have to open the door and make sure they get through.
Yep.
I think it's when he caught sight of my Colossus marching into Doom's base.
Yeah, that would do it. I didn't get a wedding vows for doing that with like 2 of them though.
I think what happened was I pulled your trick, and Doom came in and just destroyed my base pretty early on. So I walked my commander way up into the corner where you found me. And I sat him there and made him build a Colossus, and then was just building like tier 1 stuff down in the bottom just to divert attention.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping people would think that they'd killed my commander.
That is fair.
So yeah, and so I think even my teammates thought that I was kind of out. And then I marched a Colossus down. I did message Donkey asking where I should put it, because I was really tempted to throw it in Loki's face.
That would have been a good place for it.
It's where I would have chosen. Loki really came after me early and much harder than necessary, considering. I was kind of annoyed by it. I was like, okay, you can go after Donkey. Like, Doom didn't bother me as much. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But...
Mala Girl, next time I'll have to name it Mini Swan.
Because it's so mini.
I am going to
Where are all the
stop
birds?
here for a second and probably die, because I hear a tiny cat at the door.
I don't see any. Is my wolf scaring the birds away?
Shouldn't be a thing. Don't think that's a thing.
Here, feathers, 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 feathers. Oh, there's 2 deer there. So I not bow that.
Okay, I'm gonna build 2 portals to free up other people's emergency portals, because actually let's grab another one. We'll need a few more.
Here, birdie, 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 birdie.
Let me know how that goes for you. It's a bold strategy.
Grab your bow. I built that bow especially for you. Yeah.
Yes, I have not grabbed my specially built for me bow yet, but I'm going to. Where did you put it?
Last box in the treasure top.
Perfect, thank you. There. Draugr Fang bow. Done and done.
I'm gonna upgrade it.
Yeah, it still needs to get upgraded, but that's fine. Wait, where did... Oh, there's the obliterator, right? Alright.
You named your wolf Skittles.
Free the Skittles.
Are you trying to get your wolf banned?
Yeah. That's what Jess is doing.
Malo's ready for you guys. Actually, you know what I haven't seen this year? Every year you can usually find like Skittles Easter eggs, and I've not seen any. Kind of sad now.
I didn't know Skittle Easter eggs were a thing.
Yeah, like this might be a few years old now. Maybe they don't do that anymore, but they used to do like those plastic eggs They did Skittles ones, and it was like a tiny little fun pack of Skittles in there.
Oh, okay.
Thinking about it, if I'd planned ahead, I could have like hidden them in James's house.
Yeah, that would be fun.
It would be hilarious.
Speaking of hiding things in people's houses, there may have been a bunch of there may have just been a tribute to a goblin chief.
Yes.
I had a bunch of wet wipes or wet naps.
Is the Goblin Cave complete?
I mean, no.
Well, I know they were changing their room.
It's being worked on.
Okay.
It's not complete.
I'm very excited to see the Goblin Cave when next time I'm out there, if they don't mind, because it's gonna be rocking.
The Goblin Chief is also working on a exterior goblin hut with their friends, so it's actually pretty glorious.
Is this Doom?
Yeah, this
Doom.
is Doom's
yeah,
kid.
Doom's kid.
They are amazing, and I love them so much.
They're embracing the Goblin Core lifestyle.
They are the Goblin Core.
Although their mother did inform them that Goblin Core doesn't mean you get to just leave dirty clothing everywhere. You hear nothing, Milo. You hear nothing.
Well, earlier she was.
What are we doing in the big mini little workshop? Because the only mini S is me, right?
Like, I've got one bird. Spending all this time out here, I got one bird.
Yeah, birds are jerks. I don't know if you guys can hear my friend chatting with me.
I hear whimpering.
Yeah,
It's faint, but it was.
there are complaints.
Oh.
Would you rename yours Big Bad Wolf? Now it's dark. Whole day and got one friggin' bird.
I personally find they're easier to find at night.
Really?
Yeah, because they land at night, right? So you can go around, and especially the seagulls. Sorry, Milo, I was holding a mini void that eats bands for breakfast. So, he disagreed.
I ran into a whole bunch of deer, though.
A mini void. It is just a patch of darkness with some eyeballs, and it squeaks.
Don't forget your mini void also has teeth.
He does. Actually, like, slightly funnily enough, the other day, he was out, so yesterday, and it was raining, and I was like, you do not want to go out, friend. And he was absolutely convinced he did, in fact, and then he showed up at my window being like, I am cold and shivery.
I died in the dumbest way possible.
Oh no.
sliding down Death Mountain because I forgot to eat. But then I'm like,
Oh,
whatever,
no.
I'll eat first. But I didn't actually let my health recharge. So
Oh,
eating didn't
jeez.
help.
Yeah.
There's a reason why. So that mountain has a new name.
Death
Yeah.
Mountain.
Nope, not Death Mountain. It's Mount Hope.
Oh, why would you do that?
Because if you read out the name of a mountain as in just like the letters phonetically, so
Empty hope.
Because that mountain has given us so much silver. All this silver came off that mountain. It was
hard
copious amounts of it. But what honestly wasn't even that bad. Basically, what it came down to is that mountain was glorious for the amount of silver clumped together really closely. Like me and Jeff hoofed so much silver around. We were using yeah, we made carts, and then we basically like ended up basically the carts just kind of like got like chucked down mountainsides. It was it was pretty terrible. Now Mount Reese Cup is where I want to go, Milo. Unfortunately, we're stuck with our empty hope.
More like empty Skittles.
There is also empty Skittles.
Well, that's a real mountain. Jackass mountain.
Milo seemed very adamant about. So, what do you have against Skittles, Milo? I think you should work through your Skittles issues. I'm gonna have to name one of the portals Skittle. It'll be whatever, basically whatever's on the other end of it will have to be banned. Definitely like skating down the side of the mountain here that killed me. Did also kill me and Jeff a few times.
There, I only brought one wolf with me. That seems to be working really well. Just gets rid of the basic nuisances.
Yep, that's what I really like about bringing wolves with.
Can they swim?
Oh, they can swim fantastically. If you take a boat somewhere, they will swim behind the boat and do wonderfully. You just can't sail too fast, otherwise you will lose them. But they don't have a stamina bar that can run out, so they will follow a boat forever.
What, the mini green Skittles?
Okay, making one last sweep. Make sure we didn't leave any silver behind here. We did not. But it's funny that, so after all that, getting all that silver off the mountain, there's still more silver on the mountain that I haven't picked up in a really easy, convenient place. Remember I built the wolf shed over the top of the silver mine?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, then after taming the wolves, waiting to tame the wolves before we did all of that, everything, and then going and getting rid of the, basically actually like moving out the wolves, did all of it, and then forgot to actually mine it. And where I'm like, oh crap, we gotta go back, and Jeff's like, no. No, we don't. There's so much silver. I'm like, okay, fair point. I do want to go back, but he's also not incorrect in basically going, no, we do not need more silver. If we need more silver, we can go back for it then. So there is still more silver, and it is probably some, like, it is very readily accessible. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm going to die to poison. I didn't realize how badly I was poisoned by that leech, but it was a 2-star.
So,
It's doing so
the
good.
health of a wolf, does it come back?
Yeah, it takes a while though. It's not super quick.
Kind of ignoring what was behind me and all this. The health of the wolf. A lot of.
All right, Milo, are you gonna go to bed? Recharge your little mini battery? Have a
Hey,
good night.
Milo.
Good night indeed. Thanks for joining. Always appreciate the conversation.
Indeed we do.
How's there a skeleton?
I have made mistakes.
Absolutely no mistakes.
I'm up the side of this mountain, and I'm freezing, which wouldn't be a problem if I had full health, because I just need to skid down the side of it. But I don't have full health.
Oh no.
Oh, I am so dead. Yep. I took 100. Oh, I'm going to eat myself off the side of the mountain. I just noticed something. I do love how I was all over this mountain without dying for quite a while, and I am right back to dying like crazy. And that tracks about for the silver mining experience. There was a while there where like me and Jeff were not dying at all, and then we died an absolute crap ton, and then we went back to not dying. Alright, let's let our health fill up. Ah yes, Milo is giving us a parting gift of mini pretzels.
Mini pretzels. Woohoo! Appreciate those. Wolf, why don't you go after the seagulls?
A wolf hunting seagulls seems like something that should not work, so I can't fault the game for not allowing that. Okay, wish me luck. I'm about to try something very dumb. I'm going to run to the edge of the mountain and jump.
Why?
Yeet.
I think it will not kill me. I think there's a cap to the amount of damage fall damage does. When I fell, I had like 12 hit points left, and it did 100 damage. Unfortunately, that did not work out because I fell, didn't hit. Yeah, I'm dead. I basically hit a landing that was really close. So that meant I still had to go farther down the mountain. I didn't die when I hit the first one, but I still needed to get down a ton more mountain. Man, this is kind of nuts. I've died. How, like, what's happening to my skills right now? Oh my goodness. Yeah,
What skills?
skills are going down fast.
Hey, there's a seagull. Got him.
Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to try this brave jump off a mountain deal one more time. Just gonna be a bit smarter about where I jump. Okay, I am freezing. That is fine. Let's go down to that landing. Well, yep. I can't die from fall damage for 100, but I'm still going to die because I'm going to freeze before I get down far enough to stop losing health. Yep, there I died. Froze to death. This really isn't going well.
Successful experiment.
It was a successful experiment, but not a satisfyingly successful experiment. I just seem to be stuck in a loop of not being able to not die. Like, do you know what would be really great? Like a real world tool that is very, very much in, like, it would be easy to do, like, to make it fit theme wise.
Parachute?
And would be great. No, parachutes would definitely not fit theme wise, in my opinion. Rope.
Yes.
Just give me a rope. Let me, like, smash a rope into the side of the mountain at the top, and then use the rope so that I don't fall to my death.
Rappel down, yeah. Yeah.
Like, why do video games not let you do any sort of, like, climbing gear stuff?
I'd be a fan of rope rappelling. Terraria allows you to use rope.
Yes, which is actually pretty amazing. I like the way Terraria did it too. They made it good, and especially then when you can get, like, the grappling hooks or the different, like, deals to basically, like, Spider-Man your way through a cave. That is fantastic fun. Alright, I'm just going to try to go down the mountain the usual way. I'm just going to do it with 130 hit points instead of 20. Now, yeah, anyone who's feeling superstitious could point out at this point that this happened right after I named the mountain Empty Hope.
Yeah, that. The fact that you're stupidly just throwing yourself off the side of the cliff has nothing to do with it, but.
Well, I mean, I died a few times before throwing myself stupidly off the side of the cliff. The problem is that there's a very big cliff between me and where I need to go.
So
stop
birds is
grazing
best
down.
at night with rain on the coast.
Definitely coast has definitely seemed to be the best for birds for me, but the weather conditions and all that to find birds always seems a bit mixed for
Makes
me.
sense. Rainy night, they don't want to fly, so they all just land along the coast.
Just gonna make some wooden arrows for bird hunting.
Yep, whole stack. Because there's no point in using feathers.
Yeah, don't use feathers to hunt birds, because if you are good aim, you are still winning on the front. But you could also, like, you don't need to do more damage to a bird. A wooden arrow without any feathers on it is going to kill the bird, so why use good arrows?
Harpoon for birds. But wooden arrows don't use feathers, so they're really easy. The other thing I've been doing is just deer after deer after deer. Back, Michael.
Oh, I'm not wearing pants.
Highly recommend. frowned
The
upon
really
in
important
public.
thing would be wearing the cloak. That's going to keep me from freezing going back up. the
That
mountain.
helps.
Is there any point of going after deer hide, and raw meat?
We don't have a lot of deer meat, but I also don't think we're using it for anything right now. But I don't know, like, I don't know what recipes we're going to be coming up with in the next couple biomes. So I have no clue what we should be saving and what we shouldn't be. All right, Michael, if your mom is driving, make sure that you make sure that your phone is as bright as possible and cause as much illumination inside the vehicle as possible while she is driving.
Yes.
Drivers
Volume
really,
as loud as possible
drivers
as well.
really like that. Which is funny. So depending on the vehicle, though, like the interior lights of a vehicle. Some vehicles, it's like, do not turn on the interior lights.
Yeah,
I will
other
kill
vehicles.
I will kill us all. Not intentionally, but that's just what's going to happen. And then other vehicles are like, yeah, no, go ahead, turn on all the interior lights you want. It's just not the one that's like aimed at like my lap. All the rest you can turn on because they really are designed in a way where they're not going to interfere with my ability to drive.
My big rig is designed so that lights can all be turned on in the bunk in the back. You don't have a curtain, nothing. Just turn all the lights on, do whatever you want back there. No big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, the one vehicle where it's like, nope, this sucks is the 300ZX. Because the way it's designed, it is very much if the interior light comes on, your rearview mirror is blinding you. There's not really a way to get around it. It's less than ideal.
And if you're on the phone, passenger side, you better be tilting the phone sideways so that you're not blind.
You're not pushing the lights into the driver's eyes. Yeah, I remember using a tablet while someone else was driving, and I'm like, I don't know how to keep this from being so bright to the entire interior of the cab. This is annoying.
Yes, it's the same concept I have. I know someone driving. Made up my mind next time I tell them to get the heck out of the car and walk. Has anyone tried shooting a bird out of the sky?
Yeah, it works. It's just hard to hit. So what do we need before we're ready to go after Motor?
I would like a whole quiver full of obsidian arrows, but other than that, I'm good.
Okay.
don't know if that other Jess, have you upgraded your armor? No, you need armor. You need wolf.
Well, I have it in good authority that we have that. Guk, deer hide. What else did I need for the bow upgrade? Ancient wood, that's what it was.
The wolf armor does not protect it. I guess it is resistant versus frost, yeah. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, the both the. Oh no, so just the chest and the coat are resist versus frost.
Bird, turn to shoot, and bird flies away.
Yeah. It's like they know. Someone must be warning them. It's a conspiracy. It's kind of amazing how much silver we've managed to work through.
Yeah, it doesn't. To upgrade it, it uses a lot of silver to upgrade. I smelted a whole bunch, but feathers do I have? One. Is it one feather per arrow, or
I can't remember what the
or
ratio
one
is.
feather per 20 arrows? Or...
I think it's a certain number per 20, but it's definitely not one feather per arrow. So 20 arrows takes 2 feathers
Okay.
and 4 obsidian. So that means 10 feathers is enough for a full bundle.
Cool. We lose chap.
No, I'm here.
I mean,
over
this
on
is such
the
a relative
dragon.
term. Have you found any dragon eggs?
I found one.
Cool. We need to find 3. We have
Oh.
one back at base. Basically, we can move them over from other mountains if we have to.
Yeah, they're heavy as heck
But yeah,
though, and
they're-
you can't teleport them.
Yeah.
No, there's one like right outside your little fort.
Also, they
For the-
respawn, so
Oh, that works.
if you want to grab it and put it in the chest that is
Yeah.
there.
There is a stone golem up at the summoning circle.
That's fine. Yeah, there's one that spawns there, but he's easy to kill.
I poked him with a stick, but then I had a couple drakes as well, so I left him alone.
Yeah. I was about to say, when I say easy, I do mean that in a relative sense, as in like with teamwork, he's not hard to take down.
Yeah.
Not. They are still consequential.
Even with Bone Mass's power, they hit hard enough that I was like, not right now.
Well, if the 635 is the most dangerous highway in Dallas now, they should ban the highway.
Yep, get rid of the highway.
No, they're not California.
No, in California, they're going to keep the highway, but the highway now causes cancer.
I was hoping someone else would follow that horrible train of thought.
Yeah, I'm afraid to go to California. I don't want to get cancer from drinking water. That's how that works, right?
Yeah. Okay, why are wolves suddenly environmentals?
What do you mean?
Here I am, just innocently mining some obsidian, and this wolf, like, 2 different wolves have taken obsection. Now there's 3. Go away. It hasn't worked out for them because I have my go away axe.
Okay, what do I need?
You know, fuck around and find out.
To finish the Draugr Fangbow, I need 15 ancient bark, 30 silver. I'm assuming you fully upgraded everything you needed, Juan, right?
I have upgraded all of these things. My
Cool.
bow is upgraded. So I've got the Draugr Fang bow. I've got a Frostner hammer. I've got a Drake helmet, wolf armor chest, wolf armor legs, wolf fur cape, all upgraded.
Cool. Just need to go collect some wood for our smelting operation. The downside of the smelter upgrade is, boy, do we go through a lot of
There's
lot
like a
of
whole
wood there
chest
now.
inside.
Yeah, but the chest out by it is completely empty. Everything else sounds like too much hard work.
Oh, I found another egg.
Since when did this bridge not have sidewalls? Since when is that the highest I can jump? Such bad skill drain.
I mean, Michael, I feel like you are talking to the wrong people to talk about zigzagging to stay in your lane.
I know nothing about.
Our roads are very non-straight. Although there are times where I basically look at some of the roads that they design and it's like, are you trying to make it easy for people to have accents here? Because you basically, well, you're doing 120 kilometers an hour, and because the lanes were originally just meant to be one lane, but they had to add 2 lanes to make it fit. So you're basically getting 2 lanes out of 1 lane's actual space, and then the road has to make like quick adjustments, and it's like, yeah, this is how you get accidents.
Roads are designed to kill you. You gotta be smart to drive here.
Yeah, I imagine a lot of the prairie truckers look at what mountain truckers get paid by the mile and go, man, I wish I got paid like that, and then probably hit our road once and go, nope, 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 nope,
I
nope.
came down Kootenai Pass this last week following a prairie driver. It was so painful. Oh my god, it was painful.
Yep.
Please drive a little bit quicker. You're not gonna die. 20 kilometers an hour down the hill. Here comes
But
the
this
corner.
hill's got corners, damn it.
The brake lights come on. I'm like,
Uh,
we're doing 20. Don't touch your brakes. We're doing 20. First time seeing a mountain. I mean, it is the highest pass in sea, but
sorry,
That's
which,
how I feel when the red
oh,
plates come out.
yes, this was a red plate.
Yeah.
Red plate trucker, Super B, probably had never descended a mountain before in his life.
I definitely found from what I see is red plate truckers are usually not the worst. It's when you see an Ontario plate trucker, you're like, oh boy, you're not out west often, probably.
The worst part is a red blue truck plate from Ontario thinks they know how to drive a mountain
Yeah.
because they have mountain.
Uh-huh. Until they're halfway down Anarchist and they realize they've never actually gone down a mountain. I've seen, I think, in all the times I've gone down Anarchist, I have seen 2 times where I'm basically like watching a truck and I'm like, I'm just hoping the truck safely gets to the bottom. At this point, this is just cross your fingers and hope, because I am very confident they are losing their brakes in like record speed right now.
Yeah, that's probably me.
Well, I've seen the one time where it's like, oh, the truck's starting to, like, the tires are starting to billow smoke. Is that tires or is that brakes? And it's like, nope,
Brakes.
that's not tires. And it's like, I hope they get down.
I've billowed smoke once. And the thing is, if it had been, I would have been fine. If it hadn't been the other truck in front of me that was way too slow.
Yeah, that's one of the problems there. Is
Like,
you're...
I'm coming down at full speed, 80 kilometers an hour. I got a load that's fairly heavy, but I'll be fine. I'm using the engine brakes. I'm barely touching the brakes. Oh shit! Dude in front of me is doing 30.
Yeah.
Catching up fast. I need a lot of brake. And when you're coming down the Anarchist, you need a lot of brake. You're gonna smoke them. Did that once, and then that was probably my rookie year. And then I decided that, okay, don't come down as fast as I know I can down. Come down as fast as I know I can slam on my brakes and stop it back in it without burning the truck down.
Yep.
Okay, this stone golem's a dick. He followed me home. Can we not keep him?
Well, that sounds like stone golems.
I have no problem keeping going down and tame them.
Like, I don't want it.
You can just put them down.
You would say that, right?
This fog is not conducive to hunting.
Yeah. A cold
The
rain
rain.
blows from the mountains. Neat.
No. No mountains.
Running for the boars.
Yeah.
We should be fine. We need to make sure that the drakes can't. Definitely the drakes that attacked us last time gave us our first wave of wolf spawning. Because because they killed boars right after I'd added wolves to the pen, but didn't hurt the wolves.
Oh. I didn't know there was a limited amount.
Limited number of what?
Is there a limited amount of space, or?
No, it was just that, like, basically they killed boars, which meant there's now raw meat.
Oh, all the raw meat laying around.
Yeah.
Got it.
The wolves were like, dinner time. All right, you Drake. I missed the shot. Definitely shooting these drakes with wooden arrows. Not my top choice, but
Upgraded bow though.
yeah. So it still does quite a lot of damage. There's a drake in the pen.
Still not close. That's too far away from attack.
Yeah. I mean, if you travel with portal materials, you can always just drop down
Yeah.
portal to go home. But that is less space you can use. Alright, well they shouldn't be spawning anymore. Luckily
Build a
they were...
roof for the wolves. That might help.
What may help?
Just wants to build a roof for the boars and
I mean, she already kind of did.
break. Okay, killed the drake. Guess I was close enough to kill.
Oh, there's a drake up that way. Yeah, most of them spawned on the south side of the camp.
Have we killed everything?
I think so.
So, fun story, this golem has taken obsession to our portal house. And is very annoyed by it.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bit of a dick.
Also, you guys have to be careful whenever you're dealing with trolls,
What?
golems, or any of that. They will
Oh yeah,
try to take up
Michael, I
portals.
talked to you all about the stolen food. Don't worry. James had me muted, but I talked to you all about it.
Oh yeah, we
Yep.
totally had a chat about it.
Yeah. You weren't ignored. We had a full conversation about it. I'm not about to repeat it, but it happened.
Of course I'm holding silver, right? Cool. I guess that portal is down because I cannot go there.
Nope, it has been taken out. I'm trying to rebuild.
Okay.
Where'd my wolf go?
I saw your wolf running around when I ran through camp.
There it is. Um, 1 second. Are we fighting today or next? That's pretty late. Probably next time.
Really doesn't matter to me. We can do it next time.
Let's do it next time.
Which do you go to work tomorrow?
You're hinting that next time could be tomorrow night.
Could be tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Doesn't have to be tomorrow night, but it could be tomorrow night.
tomorrow night, possibly, maybe, option. I'm not saying no.
Yeah, if not, it's not a big deal. We can basically play it by ear, but put it out there as a possibility.
That is a possibility. I wanted to build obsidian arrows. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna bail out and call it a night.
That is fair.
Yesterday I did it.
Sorry, yesterday you did what?
Yesterday around this time, it's like Gus and I just go, yeah, kind of getting tired. Let's call it a night. Gus gets up and goes to bed,
Okay, it should be up.
Cool.
and I fire up Terraria and play it for a little bit.
So when did Jess wake up to tell you that you had to go to bed?
I went to bed at. She said the time was 3:45.
Sounds accurate. Those are rookie numbers.
It's like,
You,
oh yeah, that is only 5.5 hours later than I said I was going to go to bed.
Those are unless you are unless basically Jess is waking up to get ready for the day, and you're still playing. It's not an addiction at that point yet. It's fine. Everything's fine. I see no issues.
Obsidian arrow. Crap. Done. Oh yeah, I think I have to edit one more, or render one more video. And then I have to upload videos. Yeah. Your Terraria. Don't just dare let me hear Terraria.
Ooh, and I think I might have found our third dragon egg.
Cool.
Progress.
Okay, I am now fully upgraded. We have 32 silver in the chest right now, more going through smelting at the moment.
Okay, everybody have the arrows they need?
I don't actually have any. I have like 30 needle arrows, but that's all I have for arrows right now.
With the feathers, I put a whole stack of obsidian arrows.
Yeah, as long
Like
as there's...
that's where we're gonna go look for arrows with the feathers. So I'm like, I made 2 stacks of arrows. I'm like,
Makes sense to me.
I guess I really don't need to carry 2 stacks. So
My plan is to go in with a full stack of obsidian and use the 30 needle and then go on to obsidian. I think that should be enough for the boss fight.
where do you get needle?
When we were out in the plains, the mosquitoes drop needles.
Okay.
It takes 4 needles to make, basically, yeah, 4 needles to make 20 arrows.
So you guys have explored plain some already.
What do you mean? You were the one who got in plains
Oh,
first.
when we were there, that little bit.
Yeah, just that little bit is enough to get mosquitoes. I've still been avoiding dealing with any of the fullings because they're scary.
They're jerks.
They are jerks, all right. Holy smokes, are they?
But does anyone other than Jess still need to get equipment?
I still need to equip that.
Jess says she's keeping the equipment. She doesn't want to get the wolf stuff, so she's good with what she has.
Okay.
Honestly, the wolf stuff doesn't add that much in,
I don't know what you're
unless
talking
you're
about.
in the mountains.
Because how armored are you, Juan? Because I'm at 82.
How do you see?
When you
When
look at the
you hit
menu,
your
there's a
tab.
little shield and there's just a number underneath it. It's on the right side, right above the weight of what you're carrying.
81.
Wait, what do you not
I
fully
meant
upgrade? Your
63.
cloak?
Oh, there's a wolf. I can pet it.
Because you have something not fully upgraded, Juan. Say petting the wolf is a trap.
What's not
They
upgraded?
don't want to follow you.
Oh, I see that. I did not mean to take a mini one.
You can just pet them again and they'll then stay where you leave them.
Everything's upgraded.
Are you sure your cloak's level 4?
Maybe.
Because wait a minute.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's level 3.
Yeah, okay.
Cloak is level 3. 12 wolf pelt and some silver.
I have it on good authority. We've got that now.
No, I only see
There are
6
so
here.
many wolves.
Gonna go knife a wolf. Oh look, mini corn. You're the first one here, buddy.
Can't take out your namesake.
Juan has something to say about your philosophy on that. I definitely watched Juan just murder Mini Juan.
Well, Juan is the loneliest number.
There can be only Juan.
Fortunately, that wasn't enough. I kill another one. Here, buddy, 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 buddy.
Could stop at one.
I can
stop
hear the animal rights activists on their way
Yeah,
already.
PETA's like banning up.
Yeah,
Still
very
some
soon,
meat in.
very soon we're gonna be remember the days where only Skittles were banned and think fondly of them.
There's definitely a couple of wolves in.
Yep.
I just threw a stack of meat in there, so.
It works. That's how we got this many boars.
What do boars eat?
Basically any vegetable. There for a while, like when I had excess from the garden, I would just throw whatever I had left over the side.
Oh, yep. Oh. It says I can't upgrade
Why not?
Wolf Cape. We need level 5.
Wait, why did
Required
we
station
lose?
level. We don't have station level.
We have lost station level 5 when we move something around. Where? Because the tools are not up. Wait a minute, no, that's... Yeah, that's...
Tools are over there.
Tools are where?
Tools are on the wall over there.
By the forge, these are... But we
Yeah.
need the tool shelf. Yeah, because we don't have the tool shelf for some reason. We have the tool shelf, I'm pretty sure. Are you building a tool shelf, or...?
New.
Okay, I will build the tool shelf. So I make sure that I was not, like, doing the exact same thing you were doing.
That's why I just not other things.
And 4 iron. May have honestly... I think we probably moved something and we didn't remember to put it up, and the iron got used elsewhere. But luckily we have iron, so we can just do this. There, workbench station 5.
It's a little silly, but very silly.
What's very silly?
Work tools hanging on the wall like.
It's fine. Realistically, this is where you'd want the shelf anyway. It's just that they're... look like they should either be standing on top of like a table or
Yeah.
hanging.
Okay. 82 now.
Sweet.
How to do it, chap.
I was about to say, I feel attacked.
So I think it was very ineffective.
Okay. I am gonna bail out, so I am ready to fight boss now.
Cool.
Ready. If
So
that happens tomorrow,
we
so
might
be
do
it.
that tomorrow. We might not do
Yeah.
it tomorrow, whichever way.
I might swing by your place tomorrow to drop your inverter off.
Yeah, sounds good.
'Cause that was handy to borrow for that.
Yeah, I'm happy it came in handy.
Kept it an extra 2 weeks just in case.
I mean, yep, I wasn't going to be using it, so that was...
The 1 week I needed it. I survived off of that thing for the 1 week. And then the other 2 weeks I'm like,
Just in
everything
case.
seems- yeah, just, I've been told everything's been fixed before already, so let's see if it's actually fixed.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, everything's fixed. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is-
Well, same with this last time. They told me, "Hey, we tested this and this, and it seems like everything's okay." I'm like, "Did you test how much power was going into the battery?" Well, no, we didn't test that, but everything tested good. But how much power is going into the batteries? Okay, we'll go test that. I'm like, and then have somebody jump in the cab and turn my toaster oven on at maximum. If it load sheds or beeps at you, you didn't fix it.
Yeah.
He goes, "Okay, yeah, we'll get someone to do that." And then it was like 5 hours later. "Okay, we found the problem."
Yeah. You had fixed the problem. Then I told you what exact symptoms you were looking for, and you went, "Oh, we're gonna go look again."
Yes, I'm like, You've tested everything that you guys normally test. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
You guys need to do more testing than that.
But this is why a really critical part of all diagnostics is talking to the customer, talking
Yes.
to the person who actually uses it.
Yep. It's like, and then the boss just goes, "Oh, your truck's ready? They haven't told us." I'm like, "I told them to call me. Talk to me."
Yeah.
That's why they're talking to me and told me my truck's ready.
I have had a site supervisor get a bit cranky with me because I'm like, I would like talk to people who operate this, and they're like, blah blah blah. This was wrong with it. I'm like, well, what's it doing this time? And they're like, oh, I don't know. And it's like, can I talk to the operators? And they're like, oh well, like, but this was wrong with it. Like, I've told you everything you need to know. I'm like, no, you haven't.
No, you haven't.
I basically tried to explain to him. I'm like, what you have told me is enough that I can go in there and start diagnosing. This is the best information I can get. I can figure this out. But you are making me do several hours of work that would be like 10 questions.
Yes. Literally, talk to the person that operates that machine, and you can shortcut so many of. You can start diagnosing, pinpointing your diagnosis, right?
Because basically a diagnosis isn't I start at step A, which is just the place you always have to start because that's how we start at point A because it is the most effective way to start when you know nothing.
Yeah.
But if you give me enough information, I can jump in a diagnostic setup halfway through. Because I can go, you know what, it really sounds like this. Just test that and then go, yes, it's that, or no, it's not that. And then go from there.
Exactly. You can go, this is what the operator thinks it is. These are the symptoms the operator has noticed. It's like, okay, let's go eliminate those things. And I also understand why they, like, I'm like, don't bother testing the batteries. There's nothing wrong with them. You're going to test them a million times. You're going to say there's nothing wrong with them. Because they're all freaking brand new. But for warranty purposes, you still have to test all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, I understand why, because of warranty purposes, you're going to have to do a bunch of other things that I'm like, they're useless, but you guys have to do it.
Yep.
For record, for warranty.
That's a lot of time warranty. You have to have the test data for that. So.
Yeah. Okay, go do whatever test you have, but this is what the problem is. Electricity is not getting from point A to point B. Inside of this is your problem.
Yep.
The problem ended up being that there was no ground. Basically, there was no ground going to the starter anymore. It was so corroded and...
Yeah. So one of the problems that a lot of techs have with dealing with electricity is people use the analogy of water flow for electricity. So then people get it in their head that you can diagnose it the way you would diagnose water flow. The thing is, electricity isn't actually water flow.
No.
It
doesn't even travel in the wires.
Yeah. Well, but even if it traveled in the wires, you can still use a system of thinking about it as if it traveled in the wires, and it still works. But the big thing you need to look at is, imagine if it was a system that is like a water system that is always filled with water, and now you're looking for the flow. It's not a case of, oh well, we found no water here. You find water in every part of the system at all times. You just went and you went, why is there no water pressure here, but there's water pressure here?
Yeah.
Why is...
So when they test all my batteries, the batteries are all good, but why is no power getting to the battery?
Yeah, it's the batteries are all good because they've been filled with water in our analogy here, but they haven't been they're not getting water flow. You can get a tiny amount of water flow and it will fill something, but it won't stand up to if you're trying to use that water flow now to power something else, it's not going to work because you run out of that water flow immediately because it's not being topped up fast enough.
Was Chep calling it a day? Because Chep is no longer in Discord or in Steam.
Chep might have. I think they may have said goodnight. I read that as a good night.
Chep is back.
Or Chep just crashed. It's fine.
I think Chep is
Either or.
Well, Chep is back in Discord, but no talking.
No, I'm back.
Ah.
as is the way, Valentine yeeted me out and then took Discord with it.
Ah, yes. And it's like it all just ended immediately because I had logged out of the game. I had Discord on my screen and the Steam. And I'm like, huh. Shep left Valheim and left Discord at the same time. I'm like, either Shep had enough and went home or went to bed, or PC
I don't
crashed.
say goodbye anymore. I just
Nope. Just fuck
I
off.
mean, it depends on how those golems are being. Sometimes you're like, nope, nope, I'm not saying goodbye. I'm just gone.
Well, sometimes you don't.
God,
When there's a lot of
God,
people
God.
in the group talking, it's like, you know what? It's so busy you don't even bother saying goodbye. You just
that is fair.
leave, right?
Yeah.
But as a smaller
Giant
group,
robots.
you
Sometimes
usually,
I just kind of like, okay, everyone else is going. I'm going. Bye.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah, playing giant robots on someone else's computer was a experience. Cause like their
I was
computers.
glad to see you.
I mean,
It was a nice surprise.
I was not expecting to play. That was for sure. But then they offered up their PC, and I'm like, I won't say no. You certainly
Well, it
like.
was a good night for people in general, so
Yeah.
I feel like the salt flow was relatively minimal, which was kind of nice.
so James, would my old laptop be useful to you at all, or are you going to bring your whole tower and then that laptop
I'm
be useless
going to bring my entire tower, but your laptop might actually be handy.
to
Less so
when you
for
have
me,
to?
but possibly very
Oh.
much for
Okay.
crafting spirit.
Yes.
Because
Yep. And feel free to reformat to delete, treat it like your own, because that is literally now a backup. So
That would be good. Crafting Spirit's laptop is mildly ancient.
is old. It's old.
I've
mine
only
is
seen it once or twice, but it is chonky.
It is from before we were married.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's a beast.
mine's 2
It's
years old. It's MSI. It's okay.
Yeah.
It'll play Valheim. It'll play Farming Sim. It'll do everything it needs to do.
I think crafting spirit's laptop will play Pharaoh, which is basically SimCity except for set in ancient Egypt. But like SimCity
I mean, I'd play
1,
that.
not SimCity 2 or anything like fancy high resolution sprites.
I mean, hypothetically, with Juan's laptop, they may not feel up to it, but they could definitely keep up with their
Storytelling.
projects.
Yeah. I noticed there was no story this weekend. That came out.
No.
Yep, there was a we're going on hiatus.
Yep.
And now we're on. Just kidding.
On hiatus.
Yeah.
But
That
it
was
was-
the thing. I can't recall. I think it was their Instagram. The word choice to describe what was going on was mildly concerning, and that was one of the first things I saw.
I have
or-
no clue what.
And then I was like, okay, I know what's going on.
Yeah.
And then a little more, and I found your messages because, as I said, they were a little buried.
Yeah. And that's I want to respect other people's privacy and not describe everything to everybody.
Exactly. Yeah.
But also at
Yeah.
the same time, like it's a lot easier if you just say what's going on.
Yes. But I fully understand why not.
Yeah.
So that was fine. It was more just like I woke up and I was like, okay, like I can take like 5 guesses right now. And 4 of them are going to be the same. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, there's definitely a bit of a common denominator situation.
And you have to tell, like, because we do so much social media stuff, you have to tell people that they work the AFK basically.
Yeah, basically, I'm not gonna be around for a while, especially since like I had just set up. It was like, okay, I'm committing to doing this new project, and then it was like, oh, I am uncommitting to that project really bloody hard all of a sudden.
Yep.
It's funny because a friend of ours reached out to me and was like, so blah blah blah, Swords in the Park. There was more conversation besides that. I'm not going to get into because
Yep.
there's a situation there. And I was like, of course you're welcome, but you
Yeah.
can't right now. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Either way, I'm gonna kill the live stream right here. 'Cause I think we've gone long
Perfect.
enough anyway. So thank you for hanging out. I hope you guys have a good night or good morning, good afternoon, whenever you get around to watching this. If you like to watch
Thumbs
the
up.
live streams
Hit that thumbs
after.
up.
Yeah, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. And
Yeah, like and subscribe.
join our Patreon that we don't have yet.
I
And
was about to say, is that like high pitched enough?
Yeah.
Did I hit the right point? Like,
But all
if you
right,
guys don't mind like liking and subscribing.
you all have a good night. We'll talk to you later.
We have to get ad reads. Somebody come and sponsor us.